yet. Oh well, nobody's here yet. I didn't mean to hit the button. Oh well. Can't even see this lipstick anyway. So, whatever. It feels good on my lips. Anyways, let me find it on here. Uh, um, make sure that the volume is down. Okay, the first person here is Chloe Love. Chloe Love. You might have choices when it comes to your love life. You've got the Seven of Cups here. No longer feeling stuck. The love cup is full. You could have some nice options moving forward. Okay, you have a new beginning possible, being guided by the divine towards success with a long-term potential that comes in out of the blue. Life changes for the better quickly with an offer that would be hard to turn down. And it could be from, you got a Cancer here, starting a new journey, and also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may need to turn around and walk away from something or someone that's no longer working for you. And then that may bring in your new possibilities with the, turning around and walking away from something that's not working, shuts the door, and then your life moves forward. Caring curiosity, energy check. My energy is way down today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like way down. Energy around you is pretty good. The Magician and being guided by the divine. So the ability to manifest new opportunities and having divine guidance guide you. Looks like you're leaving the past in the past and you're moving forward. Energy is good around you. Definitely. Productive. Talia, general. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, feeling like things are moving forward. A new beginning around business comes in. A Libra comes in that may be of some kind of significance. Also, a Pisces is here. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care will supercharge your batteries. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside from something makes you feel relief or safe. Soleil, how is Daniel feeling about me in contact today? Right now, he's feeling like things are not changing for the better or like it's not going anywhere. He may be also feeling a little bit disrespected or like he's pulling his energy back, but it won't be for long because he's got success coming in and communication should be coming in, if not today, tomorrow. But communication comes in fast. So he just may be giving you a little bit of a break right now. He may feel like he's exhausted all of his energy and he just needs a little bit of time. Emmett, I feel resentful about my payment in my current job. How to get the pay raise and allowance that I believe I should get. Looks like things could move forward and balance could come back to your life. You've been working hard enough. I would talk to the people in charge. Things could change for the better for you quickly. You may have to open your mouth. You know, they're not going to give you a raise unless you ask for it. You may just have to ask for it. Or if they give you anything, it's going to be minimal. I would ask. Yeah, You got success coming in. I would ask them for a raise. To Kenya. Energy around everyone with what's coming up in conference. Okay. Okay, not everybody's coming up here with the same energy. For the most part, the energy looks good. There may be a weak link here. Somebody may be feeling very weak or almost backed into a corner. But otherwise, the energy looks good. The world is here, focused. Page of Pentacles, there's focus. Six of Wands, there's success. And Seven of Cups, there's choices. But somebody may be feeling a little bit weak. Soleil, general for this week. You have taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You got cause or celebration that comes in around taking care of yourself. It looks like growth and transformation is coming to you. That also may be part of your healing process, that you're starting to feel better. Seven of Rods. Persistence pays off, possibly around a work or a business endeavor. Looks like a pretty good week. Looks like you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a little bit of good luck. Lovely. Erica's thoughts about me. Erica's thoughts about me. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, reliable, and intuitive. Thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, happy. And that either you have a lot of potential for the future and things are moving forward for you, or you're taking control of your life and things are moving forward for you. I think this person's got a lot of respect for you. Caring. Jay's next actions towards me. Communication could pick up. Six of Pentacles. Got a lot of respect for. He's putting in a lot of effort as we move forward. Looks like communication is the next thing that picks up. Ronnie, week read. Sagittarius could return this week. You might be hearing from him. And you may have some choices around that. Sagittarius may be showing up this week. It looks like you're heading towards all 10 cups being full, and you do have some money coming in. Feeling like the hard work you've put into business, school, work, career, whatever is coming back to you. But you may be dealing with that Sagittarius this week. And it looks like negativity is moving into the past, so that's positive. Kira. Daniel's actions towards me for the rest of the week. Okay, the devil is here, so there's definitely something that's interfering with this relationship this week as far as the devil is concerned, but it's not a big deal. Communication comes in. He may want to see you at some point this week. Fool is in reverse. Something's going to get revealed around this situation that's going to need to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward, but the perseverance card here would indicate that the relationship does move forward before the end of the week. Yeah, I think communication's coming in, and he's probably going to want to see you at some point. Why Omran isn't contacting me same as before? I feel that he's taking steps backwards. Okay. He is. He's doing a lot more thinking than he is acting. He's not ready for a serious commitment, and he doesn't want things to move forward at this point right now. But that's not going to be forever, because there is long-term potential around this situation at some point. He may need a little bit of space, and the best thing you can do is give it to him. So I wouldn't reach out to him. And I would try to cut your energy from him, because there is long-term potential. But right now, there's a lot of resistance around the situation. So the more energy you put towards it, the worse it's going to be, or the more distance you're going to build. I would pull your energy back, and then you should see him come forward a little bit more. Talia, what are my Aunt H's current energy towards me? Her energy is really affecting me today more than usual. Okay. What's her energy towards me? Well, she's got the Emperor here. Her energy today is very strong. That's why it's affecting you. Emperor. It's like somebody who's domineering, somebody who's the boss, somebody who's overpowering. That's why. And she feels like she's made it to the top of the mountain and she can exhale. Like she's conquered what she needs to conquer. I don't know what she does, but there's definitely strong energy around her today. I would try to surround yourself with a bright white light. Maybe take a bath with some salt. She's not hurting you, but it's like draining your energy or something. Or, I don't know, maybe it's affecting me too because I feel exhausted myself. Yeah. She's coming up very strong, like very powerful, strong energy today. I don't think that she means harm, but it's like domineering. Like a domineering woman. Like that's how it reminds me of. It's like somebody who has to get their way. Like their energy is like, no, this is how it's going to be. This is my way. We're going to do it this way. And that's like the energy she's putting out there. That could be what you're picking up. Ooh, I would try to send that energy right back to her. Lara, how does Luca P feel towards Kiara? How does Luca P feel towards Kiara? Well, he thinks that she's kind, caring. He thinks that she's sincere, but the Queen of Swords can indicate that she may have sharp energy or she could have a bitchy side that he's taken notice of. It also looks like he lacks perseverance and he's not putting in a whole lot of effort at this point. He also may be somebody that needs a little bit of distance. He seems to care about her and he seems to like her as a person, but I don't know if she's too much for him to handle or he feels overwhelmed by her. She just maybe, I don't know, maybe she's very needy and he feels like he gets anxiety around, like there's a lot of anxiety around him when it comes to her. Rimmel, next in love for me. You're going to have choices. You got the Seven of Cups. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation with the Three of Cups in reverse. Make sure that the next person that enters is single. Looks like somebody comes in that could be a Capricorn that would make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Doesn't look like you're holding yourself back. You may go for it. It also looks like you have another Earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you have a wish. So put it out into the universe. Got a lot of Earth signs coming in. So I love this week and weekend. Could feel like there's a long road ahead of you when it comes to love, but there is success on the horizon. It just might not be happening this week or this weekend. There is the opportunity for a new beginning at some point. I don't know what's going to happen that soon. Being guided by the divine brings in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, that Capricorn enters. It also looks like there's a fire sign here. Another one, another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Just be careful with the Three of Cups in reverse that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation. I think this weekend you might have something that goes on because there's success this weekend that comes in out of the blue, with an offer that comes in out of the blue. Rimmel, what was L's ex or his family member? Was that L's ex or his family member? Okay, was it the ex? Was it a family member? I would say it was the ex. Lovely. Does Jose still want to talk to me? Yes, definitely. So late tomorrow. Might feel like nothing is changing, or you may be feeling a little bit stuck. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care will serve you well. You might need to have patience with something or someone tomorrow. Earth sign comes in tomorrow that could be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Also looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you may make a decision to turn and walk away from people, places, or things that no longer serve you or that make you feel weak. So, how can I expect the next time I see Daniel? Okay, what can I expect the next time I see Daniel? I don't think the next time that you see him, you're going to hold back. It looks like you're feeling balanced. You're feeling like you want things to move forward. He's a water sign. Water signs here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I think he's a water sign. Things could move forward with you and him. Just be careful that you don't live to regret it, because you got the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. I would be careful with him, because I think things are going to move forward with you and him next time you see him. Goddess, love reading for April. Love reading for April. Got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities, and balance comes back into your life. You may have to let go of a wound, an argument, and a tower moment. You may have to let this all go into the past and be ready for fresh energy to come in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Looks like you have a water sign coming in, possibly a Pisces. If it's not, it could be a Pisces and then also another Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer comes in. You have a wish, so definitely put it out into the universe. The next relationship you enter could have long-term potential, and it could bring with it lots of happiness. Soleil, I bought flashcards for a test I want to take this month. Will I pass it? Will I pass it? Yes, I think you will. I feel like flashcards are a good idea. I bought flashcards for Avery. Oh man, what a mess all over the house with the flashcards. The Cat in the Hat flashcards, because she loves him. All over the house. Shanti, general. Slow and steady wins the race. You might need to have patience, especially if you're thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, whatever it is. It's positive, but you just might need to have patience with yourself. It looks like, I always think 8 of Pentacles is promising. So, you know, you may feel like a little frustrated with it at some point. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have a wish that comes in. A fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity moves into the past and you're starting a new journey. That could be the school thing, or it could be 2 separate things. Like going back to school, learning a new area of study, and at the same time, you're starting another new journey. Either way, it's positive. Got a Leo comes in. That could be of significance. Out of the clear blue sky, Scorpio comes in, and your life you're as a person and your life starting to go through huge transformation. Next year at this time, you're not going to be in the same place. Your whole life is going to be in a different place. You have money coming in, new opportunities coming in, new people coming in. Karen, is he expecting me to contact him? Yes, he is. Yeah, I would say he is expecting you to contact him. A little more general for this week. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Somebody from your past could be returning with the 6 of Cups. It looks like a disappointment moves into the past and happiness comes in. The Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're moving forward to greener pastures. You also may be thinking about planning a trip to water, by water, or around water this week. For more, what can I expect tomorrow? What can I expect tomorrow? You are well prepared tomorrow. Life goes back into balance. Some passion comes in. Your intuition is spot on. Be careful that somebody's not trying to control or manipulate you with this card in reverse. Your perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. I would expect that tomorrow is a pretty productive day. Money looks like it's coming in. You may be accomplishing quite a lot. Just watch out with that Emperor in reverse, that somebody's not trying to manipulate you into something. Rimmel, did L go back to his ex? 70% chance, yes. I don't know that the two of them have ever really been out of each other's lives since they broke up. 70% chance they're still in one another's lives. So I don't know that they're technically back together, but I don't think they've ever really separated, regardless of what their title is. Lara, how does Luca P feel towards Ladina? Feels like she's spontaneous, she's strong, she's well balanced. Lover's card here. Could be interested in her romantically, or this could be like a soulmate type of connection. Thinks that this person is honest, hardworking, sincere, stable, reliable. And the Emperor is like a very strong personality. Be somebody who knows what they want, knows how to get it. Somebody who is kind of domineering sometimes, maybe even a little bit bossy. Mr. Maurice, I'm dealing with my landlord for adjusting my rent. I'm hoping it's in my favor. What do the cards say? Okay. Will the landlord adjust the rent in my favor? I think so. I think so. It seems to be that either the landlord likes you or appreciates you or has never really had much trouble with you and would rather adjust it in your favor than take the chance of, you never know who you're going to get when you rent out a place. Yeah, I think it's going to work out for you. I think you'll be fine. Lamore, did I do my manifestation candle correctly? Yep, I think so. Red Nappy, will A be victorious in court? Will A be victorious in court? Yes, I think so. Miss Rosie, what does A think about our connection now? Feels a little bit burdened by the situation with the Ten of Wands. Feels like there's maybe lack of perseverance from either your part or their part, but there's lack of perseverance. They may be feeling a little bit hurt. It does look like slow and steady wins the race. This person may try to get the situation moving forward. They've got good karma around them, and they feel like they want things to stabilize. So I don't know where you guys are right now, but they may be interested in improving things or working on improving things. Dewstone, what's coming in the next few weeks? What's coming in the next few weeks? A Knight of Cups could be a new romantic interest, or you could be rekindling a current relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, looks like a fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you're not holding yourself back. Got a little ambition coming in around a work, school, or business endeavor, and a new little adventure coming in. Eight of Pentacles could be going back to school, learning a new area of study for business, for pleasure, whatever it is. I always think it's positive. Sun comes out. You got happiness coming in. Anxiety seems to move into the past, and a Virgo comes in that may be of significance. So, like, is Daniel hiding other women or relationship? I think there is somebody else around him. I don't know that he's in a relationship, but I got 3 aces, so something else is going on around him. Soleil General. No longer holding yourself back. Watch out that you don't have an argument or a discussion with someone like that. 5 of Swords could be an argument with someone. Looks like you've got happiness coming out, but it's in reverse, so it could take a minute for that to show up. Earth sign comes in of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be making a decision to turn around and walk away from someone who no longer serves you, and Aries comes in. New business opportunities should be coming in, and another fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be a soulmate connection on the horizon, but it looks like it's a little bit down the road. Slow and steady wins the race as you move forward. Caring. Will the outcome of reaching out to him be good? It would be good if you have no expectations. If you're expecting something like miraculous to happen, no, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like all that much comes from reaching out. You may get a response, but I don't think it goes much further than that. So will Daniel actually take me on a date this week? His intentions may be to take you on a date, but I'm not sure that he follows through with that. Not with the Queen of Swords. I can't swear that he's going to end up following through. Remo, when do you see me meeting someone new in love? Sometime this summer, possibly the month of July. Soleil, will I move when my lease is up or re-sign the lease? Will I move when my lease is up? No, it looks like you're going to stay there. Hangman. It looks like you're not leaving. I don't think. At this point, anyway, that could change. Two Stone. Why is my best friend being distant with me? Why is my friend being distant with me? Well, this may not have anything to do with you, but they're suffering from a wound here. Somebody has hurt them. It could be you. If it is you, they should just be a grown-up and tell you about it. If it's not, it may be something they just don't want to discuss with the Ten of Swords here. Three of Cups is in reverse. It may have something to do with a third party. Like, it's not showing here that this is directly related to you, but they just may be taking time, like they don't want to talk about it with anyone, and that's why they're being distant. They may feel like a wish did not come true for them. I don't know what's going on in their personal life, but they feel unprepared, they feel unbalanced, and they're worried about money. So it's not showing that this directly has to do with you, but it could be the kind of thing, especially if it has to do with a relationship or an old ex or something. They may be avoiding you because they don't want to hear the I told you so. But it doesn't look like it really has anything to do with you. I would question them about it, though, for sure, what's going on. You know, sometimes people don't want to hear it or they don't want to discuss it, so that's why they're distant. And that's what it looks like is happening. Remo, general for April. You got the Sun coming out in April, which is happiness, and the Magician, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have your ambition is coming back to you towards a work, business, or school endeavor, and your persistence pays off. Looks like negativity moves into the past. As you start to move forward through April, a wish comes true. The hard work you put into school, work, business, whatever you do all day will be paying off. A disappointment moves into the past, and you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Lara, future love. Okay, if you've been feeling a little bit stuck here, maybe you've been feeling like the love has run out. You could even be feeling burdened or hurt by love, but that changes relatively soon. The Three of Wands. Maybe feeling like, hey, I'm sitting here waiting for my ship to come in, but you are being guided by the divine. Listen to your intuition. A new beginning is on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. If you're not with anyone right now, you got success that comes in with a Pisces possibly that brings a lot of mutual respect, puts in a lot of effort. If you don't care for the Pisces, an earth sign shows up. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I would say probably sometime this spring. Jimbo, how does my big sister feel about me now? Okay, the Queen of Swords is here. Ah, you got sharp energy around you between you and your sister. Queen of Swords is someone who's kind of bitchy, so I don't know if that's you or that's the sister, but there is definitely sharp energy between the two of you. Thing is though, she thinks that you're very smart, very intelligent, very grounded, very stable. Thinks that you have a lot of potential, and there is the ability coming up for the two of you to work on the relationship. And you guys could have a good relationship in the future. If you've recently gone through it, or you've always kind of been at each other's throats, that can kind of go into the past as you guys mature and move forward through life. You could have a nice relationship. Soleil, what's Daniel's intentions with me? Well, he's all over the place. I would watch out with him. The Three of Cups is in reverse. I would be careful with him. I mean, like I said last night, if you care if getting involved with him and he's got other women around him, if that's something that you don't want to deal with, then I would be very careful with this guy, because I don't think he's telling you the truth. It looks like he wants things to move forward with you and him, but once things move forward, I'm not 100% sure that you're going to be thrilled with this situation, because it's like then he lacks perseverance. Then it looks like you got a long road ahead of you. So if you don't care and you have nothing else going on and you don't mind entertaining him when he's around, that's fine. But if you're looking for a real committed love relationship, I don't think this is the guy, because it looks like he's all over the place. He makes promises he doesn't keep. There could be somebody else around him with the Three of Cups in reverse. He comes forward when you push him away, but when you're available, he doesn't follow through. Or he follows through sometimes, but not all the time. And it's like hit or miss when he's going to show up or something is going to happen. Like the date. Like his intentions are to go on a date this week. I don't think it's going to happen though. So I would, you know, if you could keep it in check where you don't let his actions bother you, well then, you know, just ride it out and see where it goes. One more. Will I receive my payment tomorrow? You could. You got the Magician here. You got the Magician here, and you have one ace, so I would say that's better than the 33%, but the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. I'm going to say, yeah, you probably will. I think that it's stronger leaning towards that you will get the payment. D. All right, I don't see it yet, so let me do caring. Next 24 hours. You have an earth sign around you that may be of significance. It could be a Virgo. It looks like you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also looks like you have growth and transformation coming in around you. Looks like life starts to move forward in the next 24 hours, and there's cause for celebration, or something happens that makes you pretty happy. Susie, why did you contact me again? Well, he's got a whole lot going on here. So, first of all, it's like he may be, it's very messy. It's like he doesn't want to let go. I don't know what, there is something that he gets from you that he doesn't want to give up. I don't know if it's emotional. I don't know what it is, but he gets something from you that he doesn't want to give up. That's why he's going to keep contacting you. It looks like he wants to convince you that he's not a bad guy, and he's a terrible guy. I would cut him off. That would be in your best interest. If you decide to start things over with him, you got another Tower moment coming. He doesn't want to let go, and he also may be trying to get back in there with you. People like him that are abusive, they don't let go easily, because, you know, they find someone who they can do it to, and they're going to keep doing it. They don't give up easily. I would be careful with him, because he's disaster, and I don't want to see another Tower moment happen. Ronnie, energy around the Sagittarius towards me. The energy is passionate and moving forward. Strong. Strength. Have you heard from him? I think you're going to hear from him this week. D, what is Devon's problem with me? I don't know. He purposely triggered an argument with me. Well, I don't know. All right, somebody has hurt him. I don't know if that was you, if you've ever done anything to hurt him. If not, he's dealing with an old wound. He's taking it out on you. There's a wound here that he's dealing with. He feels like the timing is bad. The Fool is in reverse. You're going to find out. He's going to either tell, he's going to probably come clean and tell you exactly what's going on. Fool in reverse is something that needs to be dealt with before your relationship with him can move forward. And it doesn't matter what the relationship is. Whatever it is that he's dealing with, it's going to come out. He's not holding back, and then the relationship moves forward. So I wouldn't worry so much about it because it looks like you're going to get it all squared away. So wait, Daniel's been involved with Lena recently or currently? Okay, has he been involved with Lena recently or currently? I only get a 33% chance, yes, but the star card is here, which could be a wish. I'm not convinced that it's her. Nah, it's kind of coming up too low for me to say yes. Julie, is he coming by tonight still? I think he is. Sorry. Update with Aaron the Aquarius. Sure. Update with Aaron the Aquarius. Well, it looks like he's showing up a little bit more prepared this week. And it looks like the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities around the situation between you and him. Good karma comes in or balance comes back into the relationship. Looks like any anxiety that you two had, he had or you had or whatever around the situation is going to move into the past. And he's feeling very passionately about you. He's not holding himself back. And with the Chariot here, things should be moving forward. I don't see a commitment yet, but that's okay. It looks like you are being guided by the divine. And I don't know if he's going to want to do something out of the ordinary this week. Like Empress. Empress is like love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. But he may want to do something out of the blue special this week, especially if he feels like he owes it to you from whatever happened last week. Listen to your intuition. I don't know if he buys you a gift or if he wants to see you or take you somewhere, but there's something that comes up that's going to cost him money. Enjoy it. And it looks like communication should pick up quickly. So if you haven't heard from him, you should hear from him. But you're going to have choices. He's not the only guy around you. You have a Capricorn and a Taurus coming in. You also have a new journey on the horizon. And you have a wish. So put that out into the universe. But I think this guy may want to do something nice, especially if he was an asshole last week. I can't remember. I can't remember what happened last week. I know there was one week where you were supposed to go out with him and then it didn't happen or something. He may want to make that up to you if he hasn't yet. Question: when is the new building manager going to call me back? What day do you see? Okay, let's see. I would say, okay, within 9 days. 9 days seems like a long time. Well, my accountant, I left a message last week and I haven't heard back. Okay, so let's see. Today is what? The 29th. 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say by the first week of April. Before the end of the first week of April, you should hear back from this person. I would call again. Actually, I would call again. I have to call the accountant back. Like, why don't they call me back? 9 days, it feels like a long time to wait, but you'll get contact. First week of April. Carrie, is he planning on reaching out soon? I don't think he is planning on it. Doesn't mean he won't. He just doesn't have it. You know, like he may just do it on a wing. You know, like on a whim. He's not planning it, though, no. I don't see it yet. Let me do Soleil for the next 3 days. Next 3 days. I just heard clean your room, and I was about to say that to you, and then I realized that was probably a message for me. Like, clean your room, what? No, that was definitely a message for me. My room needs to be cleaned. Anyway, so next 3 days, stepping into your own strength, you could have a Leo show up. There also looks like you got some good karma coming back to you when you listen to your intuition. You've got the Six of Rods, feeling successful. Perseverance pays off, although you may be feeling like you have a long road ahead of you in the next 3 days. Negativity is moving into the past. It looks like you have a wish when it comes to love. Put it out into the universe. And you might have a new business offer. This could be something around personal business, with since you're not working right now because of the surgery. But whatever it is, it would be positive in the next couple of days. Looks like there could be a Cancer around that may be coming forward. And with the Six of Swords, you could be moving on to greener pastures, or this also could be maybe planning a trip or looking into planning a trip sometime. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Julie, what's up with C showing distance again? Well, sometimes he feels like the timing isn't great, or he gets a little overwhelmed with everything that's happening in his life, and he's just not real great with managing everything at once. It does look like he's not going to be holding himself back in the near future. Things seem to move forward. Growth and transformation comes in. And things move forward. He just might not be really great with like multitasking. It does look like he's taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care because he could be feeling very run down. Is there anyone that loves me romantically? I don't see love, like somebody being in love with you right now. I see that there's lots of opportunity. The Magician is here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bring in new interests. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like not looking back on the past, but looking towards the future. Helps your life to change for the better quickly, and it brings in new opportunities. So I would say you have interest around you, but I don't think anybody right now is in love with you. Susie, he contacted me on a new number. Yeah, because he wants you to answer him. He wants you to answer him. He wants to get back into your good graces. He's looking for happiness. And like he wants to get back into your life. That's what he wants. That's what thing is that once that happens, there's going to be another argument. There's going to be another heartbreak, another disaster. The cards indicate stepping into your strength will bring in good karma. If you go backwards, it's like he's not a changed person. He's coming back as the same person with the same demons. So I would be careful with him, because if you open the door, I think you're going to regret it with the Five of Cups. As long as you're blocking him good, then you're fine. Oh, you haven't heard from him yet. I think you're going to hear from him this week. Rimmel, general for a new person in love. General for a new person in love. Looks like the new person coming in will come in with long-term potential if you give them a chance. Four of Wands. Looks like they're very stable, well-grounded, and they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like they may be very focused on business or a business endeavor. They have a very romantic side. They're very successful, and they may be very good with money. They seem to be pretty genuine of a person. The Nine of Rods is here in reverse, which can indicate that there could be a long road ahead of you, which means I don't know if maybe you're not that into this person when they first show up, or you might have to give them a chance and you may be reluctant. But they seem like they're a legitimate person. Soleil, what's coming towards me? You got a couple of nice things happening. You're no longer holding yourself back, and life changes for the better quickly. Got a new job opportunity coming in that should be paying you better and also giving you more respect or feeling a little bit more appreciated. Success comes in around new business endeavors. It also looks like money's coming in around new business endeavors. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries, and your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Oh, you need to clean too? So maybe that message was for more than one of us. I don't know why I have no energy today. I mean, I didn't do anything. Prescient. So she's going to continue playing sneaky fans. She'll wait so that she thinks that I don't have time to give my 30-day notice to move me first. You did the freezer spell on her. Should we do more? She's an evil bitch. That lemon is still in my freezer. I think it's good, and I don't think you have to do anything else. I think it's good. Let's see. Is she going to wait? You know what? If you feel like she's going to wait, I would call her again. Let's ask that. Should I call her again? I would call her again. You got the Sun card. You've got more control in this situation than you might think. I would call her again, and if she doesn't answer, I would go above her head. She does like to control the situation. She doesn't have respect for anybody. She treats people like shit. She's prepared, but if you could go above her head, I would. I would say, hey, I left her messages. She's not calling me back. I need to know what I'm doing here. It looks like she will not feel successful if you go above her head. Fuck her. I would go above her head. You know, you need to know what you're doing. Oh, it's good to see you too. Thank you. LaShawn. How is Devin going to explain his past situation or relationship after the fight? He said, delete his number and insulted me. Okay, how is he going to explain his past situation? Okay, he's undecided. He's got the Two of Swords in reverse. He doesn't know what he's going to do. But here's what he's got going for him. He's got the Magician, so he's got the ability to manifest a way out of this situation. I don't know what the situation, who he's got to explain the past to, you or someone else. But with the Magician, he's going to come up with something. It also looks like he's feeling prepared. It looks like right now he's taking distance and he's moving away, but you've got communication coming in between you and him. If you choose to have it, you could turn around and walk away from the situation, which, to be completely honest, probably would be the best thing to do. But if you don't want to, you're going to hear from him again, and things could change for the better for you quickly, but you need to have patience around the situation. It might not be worth all that to you. You may decide that this person has betrayed me. I don't want to fucking talk to them. Hermit's in reverse, and walk away and end things. If you did that, it probably would be the better thing long term for you, but you have to make that decision. You'll come to that crossroads, or you won't, because you'll make the decision and you'll put the energy out there that will stop it. Regardless of what you decide or who he has to explain whatever to, he could talk his way out of it, and he will, if you give him the chance. Now, if he's got to talk to somebody else, who gives a shit what he does, but he'll talk his way out of it. regardless, you're going to hear from him again. So just be prepared for that. It feels like maybe you backed him into a corner, so he bit because he didn't know what else to do. So he insulted you, told you to fuck off or whatever, delete my number, gave you an insult, thinking that was his way out. But that's not going to last long. That's definitely not lasting long. MM, did Sal feel jealous about me reaching out to some other guys for help? Does he have feelings for me? Okay, did he feel jealous? I think he does have feelings for you, but I don't think that he was jealous. No, I think that he was okay with it, but I do think that he does have feelings for you. Adriana, why did my dad find a permanent? Will my dad find a permanent job soon? Okay. Yes, I'm going to say probably sometime before the summer starts. Lady, why did I dream about him? There could be indecision around your situation with this person. You may be feeling a little bit disrespected or unstable, and it looks like it could be your way of processing it, getting it out of your subconscious and moving forward. If there's been heartbreak or disappointment around the situation with this person, it looks like that's moving into the past and you're moving forward with your life. So I don't know. The dreams, I've done a lot of research myself because I keep having a recurring dream. So I've done a lot of research in dreams, and what I keeps coming up in every avenue is that it seems as if the subconscious is purging the person out of the subconscious. So the woman that I've been seeing for years, right? I went to her a couple of months back because I'm like, I just keep having this recurring dream. It's not always the same, but it's always the same topic. Like I'm always going to the same place. It's always with the same people. It's just like the surroundings are a little different. So she said that my brain was processing it and it was being purged out of my subconscious. She says that's what happens when you start to get over something or you start to heal from it. That's what she told me. So I also started doing research myself and I came back to the same thing. The subconscious is trying to purge it out. So with the transformation card, I would say that you're reconciling it in your own brain, whatever the situation was. Soleil, why is his phone going straight to voicemail? Why is his phone going straight to voicemail? He's got the Page of Swords here, which could be that he may be talking to somebody else. Or maybe he's talking to the person in person, and that's why the phone is. Like, this is like communication, quick communication. He's not holding himself back. Hangman's in reverse. The Chariot is here. I think he's having a conversation with someone else. So either the phone is off. Yeah, I would say either the phone is off because he's having this conversation, or he could be in a location where the service is poor. But regardless, it looks like he's having a conversation with someone else. Rimmel. Possible description of the new person. Somebody who's spontaneous, prepared for anything, or adventurous, up for anything. They're genuinely a happy person, and they seem to have somewhat of a sarcastic personality, or kind of like the life of the party kind of a person. They may be very intelligent, or they may look intelligent. So I don't know if that means like they wear glasses, or they just look a certain way. I don't know. They're very intelligent. It also looks like they're very ambitious. And they seem to be a little bit adventurous. Maybe they like trying new things. And they seem to be very focused on business or career. Caring. Are my manifestation efforts working? Yep. Julie, we'll see, call me tonight. Yes. I think you may even see him tonight. Or if you don't see him tonight, you should be seeing him relatively soon. Adriana, will real estate do a good job for me financially? I think it would be really good for you. Yep. You would do really well. Oh. So he's talking to someone. All right. Well, at least we know what he's doing. Depression. I don't really have a problem with the 30-day notice, but would it be good for me to go above her head anyway? And will she get the apartment ready by April 20th? You see, I think you should go above her head, because I think if you do that, she's going to realize that you're not taking her shit, you're not afraid of her, and you're going to get what you need. You know what I mean? So I think going above her head is the right thing to do. I think that she will have no choice but to have the apartment ready for you by April 20th if you go above her head. That's what I would do. Look, it shows that here she's focused, so she gets it done. Yeah, because I feel like if she can push you off, she'll push you off. Because she's a bitch, but also because I think she's lazy. And she's just, the less work she has to do, the better. Lady, did my ex cheat on me with a jail guard? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think he did. I think he did. Soleil, is Daniel with another woman right now? No, I don't think so. Emmett, is Hala and her father under black magic or some witchcraft? No, I don't think so. Adriana, possible description of the new person for me. Somebody who's very strong, somebody who's very stable. I don't know, strong and stable reminds me of like a bigger person, but that might not be true. They just may come off strong and stable. It's just like somebody may come up very mature, but they're not old in age. They could be young in age, or vice versa. Somebody comes up as very young, but they could be very old or much older. They just have a young way about them. So they come up as like strong, stable, and secure. Anyhow, they come up as very passionate, very well balanced. Emperor. This is a strong personality. This is somebody who's like, they know what they want. They know how to get it. They don't stand for a lot of bullshit. So you got to be ready to play their game, or they're not, they're not fucking around. It seems like this person is very successful, and they're very passionate and ambitious. D, is Devon just going to show up at my apartment at some point? Because I blocked him, and I'm pretty sure that he blocked me, and he knows where I live. Okay, will he just show up? He could. He could. You got a 70% chance, yes. But he doesn't have to. I mean, there's a million ways that he can get in touch with you. He can call you from somebody else's number, text you from someone else's number. He doesn't have to. 70% chance, yes, he shows up at your apartment, but I don't know if he's got that nerve. Only because I think he feels a little bit more secure behind the phone or behind the text messaging. You know, like he's a little bit more confident. Like I think he's less confident face to face. Do. When will I find my future husband characteristics? I can't tell you when you're going to find your husband. I can't tell you your future husband. I can't tell you what he looks like. I can't tell you where you're going to meet him, because if we had that kind of information, it would like destroy your life if you had that information. If you knew that you were going to date a guy, you were going to marry a guy who was 6'2" and he had blue eyes and brown hair and he worked as an accountant, then you would never date anybody else until you met that person. If you knew that you had to go and hang out at this library on Tuesday nights, you would be at that library every night. You know what I mean? Like that information doesn't come through because your husband is not the most important thing in your life. Your whole life is important. Everyone you meet, every situation that you have, every heartbreak and disappointment, they're all significant. It's not just about the person that you marry. So I just don't have that information. It doesn't work like that, because if it worked like that, we wouldn't have lives. It would be like, okay, well, I'm not going to go out tonight because I know I'm not going to meet anybody until, 2025. So why am I going to go out tonight? I don't feel like it. I'm just going to stay home. Like, you could meet someone tomorrow and date them for 3 years, and that could be a very significant relationship. Just because you don't marry them doesn't mean anything. And sometimes you marry someone, the marriage lasts 6 months, it's over and done with. Meanwhile, you dated someone for 3 years and had a better relationship with them. So I can't answer those questions. It just doesn't work like that. I can tell you the next significant person that comes in. But everybody gets way too focused on husband, soulmate, twin flame, and then like they lose like everyday life, everyday pleasures, everyday people that come in. Like, I have friends of mine that, most of my friends are guys. They're just my friends, but they're significant people in my life. Just because I haven't married them doesn't mean that they're not important. Like, I mean, I've had guy friends, like my guy friend Boris was like at the hospital with me. I was in the hospital a really long time with Avery because I was induced. So not everyone could stay the whole time, but he kept coming there. I mean, he's pretty significant that he was there so much, but he's not, but he's my friend. That's it. He's still a significant person. So anyhow, so it looks like the next person that you enter a relationship with, or the next significant person, could be an Aquarius. It also looks like they may be very lucky, or they may naturally fall into things that are lucky. Seems like good luck follows this person. They don't hold themselves back. They seem to be very well respected, either at work or in the community. And they seem to be, relatively well known. So it's like when that comes up, I always feel like it could be like, he could own the neighborhood gas station and people know him. Hey, that's, Joe's gas station. Or he is, a police officer or something. It's like people know of him. He seems to be pretty prominent. He seems to be a very strong person, very stable, pretty good with money, or he might have money or come from money. And he seems to be a little bit spontaneous and likes to do things on a whim. Emin, who is going to come forward, S or O? S comes up stronger than O. Life. Will Em and I get married, and when? Will Em and I get married? At this point, I don't think so. I only get a 33% chance that you guys are gonna get married. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but I don't see it. No, not right now. I mean, with 33%, there's a chance. It may be years down the road, though, or at least it wouldn't be this year. Lady, did the 2-day fasting and prayer help me? Yes, I think it did. Love tea. Does Charita want to go to my party? Yes, I think so. 70% chance, yes. Caring, will I be getting a new house before the year is up? Mm, 70% chance, yes, you can make that happen. Life, will he and I get married by 2021? I don't see marriage here right now, no. Not before the end of the year. Where are we? I think I'm at Prabha. Can you please do a love reading for me? I've been really hurt by a person, but is he contacting me again? And can you read his intentions? Okay, let's see. Listen to your intuition around this situation. The Page of Swords is in reverse, which would tell me that no, you're not going to hear from him, or he's not thinking about contacting you right now. It does look like you might feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work, you didn't see much of a payoff, and you could be carrying the burden. Best thing to do at this point, I think, is to make a decision to move forward with your life. I don't know who this person is, but you do have an Aries coming in that could be of significance. You also have an Aquarius coming in that may be of significance with long-term potential. You might want to think about just putting this situation behind you, because I don't think you're going to get what you want from this person. Yeah, 503. If I go to meet the Libra, how will our meeting go? I don't know. You may be a little disappointed. It looks like somebody walks away with the 8 of Cups, and the Lovers is in reverse. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but 10 of Swords. Somebody may feel hurt or let down or disappointed by this meeting. So, I don't know. If you feel like it's something that you need to do, I would just be prepared that it may not go the way you want it to, or they may feel like it doesn't go the way they want it to. Somebody feels hurt by the situation and decides to walk away, or could decide to walk away. Sonia, I want to know who's investing more in the other, Y or S. I've been told that Y has friendship kind of feelings. I can't get into that. No, there's not really any way for me to measure that. When people are in a relationship, and it doesn't matter what that relationship is, in order for the relationship to function, both people need to be participating in it. But sometimes one person has to do more work than the other, because that's how relationships are. But I can't tell you who's doing more, because I can't dissect their relationship. Like, I just can't. There's no way for me to count. She's called 3 times. He's called 2 times. She asks to see him more often than he wants to see her. There's no way for me to really get in there. What I would do, if you're concerned, is I would discuss it with the person that you're interested in. whoever it is that you care about more in this situation, I would discuss the relationship with them and find out from that person how they feel, because there's no sense in us trying to dissect a relationship that we don't know what's happening in it. It becomes very hypothetical then. Love, what can I expect in the next 24 hours? Perseverance pays off. So whatever you've been working on, your hard work should come into fruition, or the fruits of your labor come into bloom, and life starts to move forward. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that could make you feel relief in the next couple of hours. Mimi, love for the next 2 weeks. Might have a little anxiety around love over the next 2 weeks, so you may feel like communication is down and nothing is really flowing quickly enough. But I mean, you could be feeling a little bit unsuccessful, but hard work pays off. The hard work that you put into your relationship, or cultivating a new relationship, or whatever it is, should pay off before the end of the 2 weeks. Growth and transformation comes in, Scorpio enters. If you're not with anyone right now, another water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like balanced. Six of Pentacles is nice. It's like two people are putting in equal effort, or they're both getting out of the relationship what they're putting into the relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, someone new could enter, water sign. If you are with someone right now, relationships should become balanced, but closer towards the end of the 2 weeks. Nausea, general. Going to have some choices coming in here. You're also laying down the law, stepping into your own strength and cutting through any bullshit. Hangman's in reverse, life moves forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a new love interest on the horizon. If you are with someone right now, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, somebody new comes in and it makes you look back on the past and see it for exactly what it was. Life changes for the better quickly, and life moves forward. If you're not with anyone right now, Scorpio could come in. The Fool here, you got starting a new journey. That could be around love, or it could be around anything, and maybe a little bit of spontaneity that's coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. I would say feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, you could breathe a sigh of relief. Life starts to move forward this spring. Caring, will I become a billionaire within the next year? No, I don't think so. Nope, not next year. Enos, love for April. Got a wish, put it out into the universe. It looks like you may be feeling relief around love, or like things are moving forward. You got new energy coming in. If you're not with anyone now, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, there's also a Taurus. Regardless of whether you're with someone or it's someone new that comes in, you should be feeling like you're getting at least mutual respect from this person, or current options that you may be talking to. You have a wish around love. I don't see a committed relationship happening in April, but you might be exploring different opportunities, which is a good thing. Anxiety moves into the past, and some good karma comes back to your love life. Is my ex trying to get my attention by his IG posts? is my ex trying to get my attention? No, I don't think so. S has ghosted me. Will he come back around? He does. He comes back. Yeah, you should hear from him relatively soon. Well, it almost comes off like he's doing it like to get like he didn't really ghost you. He ghosted you to make a statement. So yeah, I think he's gonna come back. Happy days. Marriage between my guy and I. I don't see marriage happening. Not now, anyway. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but I don't see it. Not at least not for this year. TD, love for me and Kay in April. Relationship could strengthen. You may be feeling very stable around this relationship moving forward through April. No longer feeling held back. A wish comes true. Passion comes in. Relationship moves forward. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. Miss Rosie, what did I say to Miss Rosie? I think I said that he was looking for the relationship to stabilize. Is that what I said? Does anybody remember? Or I think he hit a plateau in the relationship, but now he's going to work on things moving forward towards stability. I think that's what I said. Yeah, he may be feeling like the relationship is going to change for the better quickly, or he could be putting in a little bit more effort in the near future. Universe, should I ignore the issue with Bonanza? Yes, I don't know what the issue is, but the cards indicate yes, ignore it. If it's something that you don't want more of, don't give it attention. Zara, can you tell Miss Rosie what I said? Did I say that? I think the relationship is good. He's going to try to get things to go back on track. And you creating anything good happening for me next? Starting a new journey that brings in money. It could be a journey that comes in out of the blue. Cause for celebration comes in when you listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to refuse. And life moves forward with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely not a bad thing. Happy days. What's coming in love this year? Growth and transformation comes to you. So if you're with someone, your current relationship can grow and transform. If you're not with anyone, you have a new love interest that comes in. That could be you've got a Cancer. You also have a Scorpio coming in. Perseverance around love pays off. And it looks like the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, there will be a new opportunity. Probably sometime late spring, early summer. That could be very successful. You got good luck coming in. You also have an air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like moving to the future or looking towards the future would be a better choice than looking back on the past. The energy of your love life is moving forward, not backwards. It also looks like there's some financial stability coming in around you. Yeah, if you're with someone, then with the Death card and the Chariot, the relationship grows and transforms and moves forward. So I would say that you would probably stay together at least until the end of the year with that kind of a growth, transformation in the Chariot. Things move forward, yeah. Or the relationship deepens or develops. Um, D, general love. You've got success coming in and good luck coming in around a new love interest. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming in that's very ambitious and could transform your life. If you are with someone right now, it looks like your current relationship has the opportunity to grow and transform. And you might have to have patience, though, with this situation. You have a wish when it comes to love. You also have a couple of other opportunities. If there's no one that you're involved with right now, you've got an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, and a Scorpio coming in. Rimmel, why was L coming to my workplace and confusing me? Was he still part of his ex? Will he? Was he still a part of his ex or his girlfriend? All right, well, he's got the Eight of Cups, which means he's walking away from something. He's walking away from something or someone. The thing is that he doesn't hold himself back, and he sort of does what he wants to do. He feels successful. He feels lucky. He feels like he can do whatever he wants, and he doesn't really care. So he does have somebody from his past around with the Six of Cups. There may be a lot of negativity around that situation, but that person is still around. Knight of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate he's either lost interest in the other person, or I don't know what your relationship is with him. This is like a loss of interest. So I don't know if he's lost interest with your relationship with him. I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but I don't think that he's being 100% honest. I do think that ex is still around him. He just may do what he wants when he wants and not care if he's with someone else. He's got regret and bullshit around that situation. Even if they are together, he's not thrilled. But it just may be, and that he's not dealing with the drama of the breakup. There may be a lot of bullshit that goes on, so he just deals with it. And then he does what he wants when he wants. Love T. Love reading for me and R in April. Okay, I don't know where you are in this relationship, but you guys may have an argument because you have the Five of Swords. You might feel like the relationship has weakened, but you could have a conversation about it. There could be communication between the two of you, which would be positive. I'm a big fan of communication. I don't see a lot of love here, I have to be honest. The Lovers is actually in reverse, so if you guys aren't together, I don't think you're going to be entering into a committed relationship. If you are together with the Lovers card in reverse, there could be an argument that leads to a breakup. But coming down the line is the Love Cup here is full, and things should be moving forward. So it could be one hell of a rocky April for the two of you, but it looks like it ends on a high note. Nuttin. Future husband's characteristics. Somebody who's spontaneous, well-balanced, very well prepared. Somebody who's kind, caring, sincere. King of Cups would be somebody, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but it's somebody who's loving, emotional, kind. Somebody genuinely very happy, but you're going to have choices. You're going to have more than one opportunity for marriage. So it could be a water sign. There also could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Might be a Capricorn. It looks like somebody who's very stable, somebody who's very good with money, somebody who's very hardworking, somebody who's always likes to learn or always likes to educate themselves. They're always learning new stuff. And you might meet them through divine guidance. Looks like listen to your intuition. Maggie, what does R want from me and does he miss me? It looks like he misses you, but I don't think he wants anything at this point. It looks like he feels very undecided. He's got sharp energy around him, and he may be still a little bit argumentative. He comes up as feeling very unprepared and almost like he's lost interest. I don't know where you are in the relationship, but, well, if he misses you, you're probably not in contact. I think that the way things are right now, this is where they're going to stay. Stacy, what is JS going through that I should know about? I'm worried. If this person hasn't told you what they're going through, then it's not, it's not, at this point, it's not your business. Like if somebody's going through something and they choose not to tell you, that's their business. Like people are allowed to have privacy. And it's like, just because you're concerned doesn't mean that you have a right to know if they don't want to tell you. I think that you have to respect somebody's privacy. This is how they control their emotions, or this is how they control their life. They don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to express it. I can't tell you what it is. Like people are just like, sometimes people like to suffer in silence, and that's what this person is doing, and that's their right. So just because you want to help them or you think you can help them doesn't mean that that's what's best for them, because that's what you think. In a situation like this, you have to kind of give them the space that they need, because that's what they want. If they wanted your help, they would ask for it. So you kind of have to, just give them space. It looks like the star card is in reverse. They either may not have gotten the wish that they wanted, or they may have been hoping for something to happen and it fell through and they feel disappointed. What exactly it is, I don't know. But like I said, people are allowed to have privacy. And I know that nobody wants to hear that when people are always asking, what's somebody hiding, or what is somebody keeping from me? But you're allowed to have, you're allowed to have privacy. So that's where they're at right now. You just have to have faith that this person, you let them know, hey, I'm here for you if you need something, but you can't force help on someone that doesn't want it. Julia, was there any plans the Gemini had for me and is now holding back because I let him in on something about my job? Okay. Is the Gemini holding back because of something I told him about my job? No, I don't think so. No, I only got one ace. No, I don't think so. Malika S. General. Got a soulmate connection coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Could be a Gemini, or it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The solution to a problem is in front of you and you're just not seeing it, but it will make itself, you're going to see it. It's going to come into light. Feeling prepared and perseverant brings in respect and feeling grounded, feeling stable, feeling respected, and maybe even getting better compensated at work. Looks like you have some good luck coming in too. Nav, general from now until next week. It looks like you may be feeling a little bit burdened by the weight of the world, and you could be dealing with a little bit of anxiety. But you're moving on to greener pastures. Stepping into your own strength pushes your life forward. It looks like you've got the solution to a problem is in front of you. You're just not seeing it. Um, I would say you may be making a decision around a new business opportunity could be coming in relatively soon. You're not holding yourself back. I don't know if it's going to happen by next week, but it may be on the horizon. Love always. What are my Scorpio guys' next move for me? I don't know where you are in the relationship, but with the Chariot, it could move forward. There could be more communication coming in. It also looks like you need to listen to your intuition. Lovers is in reverse, which could indicate that there's a problem on the horizon. If you're in a committed relationship right now, this could be a breakup. If you're not in a relationship, I would say you're not going to get a commitment right away, but the relationship could be growing and building. So in that case, I would say hang in there. Because with the Chariot, things could be moving forward. You just may not be at the committed point yet. Emin, I want to know about my granny today. The memorial of her transition to spirit. Is she around? Does she hear me? I believe that yes, they do hear you, but let's see what the cards say. Does she hear me? And can I tell her? Yes, I think that you could just say that out loud and they hear that. That may just be my belief though, but that's what I think. Yes. I would say yes. Say it. And you could say it a lot. Sister, general love for the next few weeks. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in with the King of Cups. You might be feeling like, well, it could be a Libra too that comes in, but you may feel like finally you got some good karma coming back and like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can take a breath. You may be feeling prepared and excited for the future when communication picks up. It also looks like you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is some good luck that comes in, and you might have choices with the Seven of Cups. Perseverance around love pays off, and you could find yourself, maybe not in the next couple of weeks, but long-term potential is around the corner. I don't know if it happens as fast as the next couple of weeks, but it could be happening relatively soon. Loso, will my loan be in my account by or on next Friday? Will my loan be in the account by next Friday? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sister, I've been watching an old favorite TV show of mine. It's making me depressed about my life, The Love Story. Is this normal? Yes, I think it is normal. Yeah, I think it is normal. And I think but I think that's also part of the problem that we have. You know, all of these like TV shows and movies that kind of cater to that, like, you know, like Ross and Rachel, you know, how badly we wanted Ross and Rachel to be together. Or like any of the movies where, you know, like romantic comedies, like everybody wants that to happen. It's not real. I mean, maybe it could be real, right? But in my experience, what I've seen, just like from people in my life, like that it may look like they get exactly what they want, but the truth is that they really had to orchestrate it themselves. So like for example, I had a friend that wanted really desperately to get married, and she really wanted it done a certain way. So she made sure that he knew exactly what to do so that she could have like the photo op exactly the way that she wanted it. But to me, it's like, that's not coming from his heart. That's coming from a script that you wrote. You know what I mean? Like, so it might look like he knew the right thing to do, but he didn't. She just made sure that he did. Like, to me, it's so phony. I'd rather not have that. But I feel like we can't help it. I mean, we're inundated. So from the time that we're really little, this is how life is, you know? The prince is going to show up. You know, Cinderella. I mean, look at her life. See, she had such a shitty life. She had a mean stepmother. She had evil sisters. She had to clean the house. I don't even know the whole story. But what happened? She got to go to the prom with the prince, or whatever the hell, the ball with the prince. But that doesn't happen. We want it to happen, right? But real life, I think, is closer to a soap opera. At least in my experience. Maybe the people that come into my life. And I feel like, oh, Zara, you could close them, thanks. And I feel like sometimes all of that stuff is kind of like, it's worse. You know, it's just like supermodels, right? Like, you see these women, you know, like the Victoria's Secret models. They're like 7 feet tall. They weigh 80 pounds. They're like fucking perfect. But who looks like that? No one in my life. Nobody in my life looks like that. You know, it's nice, right? I had a friend of mine who, for a living, he used to Photoshop. He worked for ABC. And he used to say, he's like, Danny, those people don't look like the pictures that you see. He's like, I'm telling you. He's like, I do everything. I add hair. I add highlights. I do boob jobs. He's like, I do it all. He's like, those people don't look like what you think. But it's hard for us because this is what we're seeing. And we're very like, this is what's in front of my eyes. So how are you telling me that that's not what I'm looking at? I get it. I totally get it. Susie, general for next week. General for next week. Could be starting a new journey. You got the Fool here. You could have a Taurus and a Capricorn around that may be of significance. Life seems to move forward next week. You just may be feeling much better by next week too, or have hope for the future. Things are changing. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, feeling like you're growing and transforming, or that's coming to your life. Hangman's in reverse. I think next week is going to be a good week for you. You also may be feeling good, hopeful for the future. That's nice. Sister, is it bad for me to watch this show? I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I don't think that we can, you know, avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Like think about like every TV show. Well, all the TV shows are pretty similar, right? Like there's always like facts of life, right? There's the beauty, there's the tomboy, there's the funny one, and then there's the innocent one, right? And the same, the Golden Girls, same thing. There's the tomboy, the sexy one, the bitchy one, you know, the one that tells it like it is, who's Sophia, and then there's the naive one, right? They're all the same, but that we want to be loved. There's no two ways about that. We want to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. I think women come at it from a different perspective, but this is only my opinion that I think, and I hate saying it because I don't want to always believe it, but I feel like we have to, you know, if you kind of look at men like they're like, we're animals, right? I don't think that men and women feel and think the same. And I think that we have to accept that in order to find a common ground where we could be happy. Because I think we expect too much or too much fairy tale from men, and they don't get it. And those that do scare me more because I'm like, there's a good actor. Like, there's a good actor, right? Okay, is it bad for me to be watching this show? No, it's not bad. No, especially if you enjoy it, you can kind of get lost in it. Nah, I don't think it's bad. Tibet General. You've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like your perseverance pays off. Could be getting a job promotion or a raise, which is nice. It also looks like life is moving forward with the Hangman in reverse. The world is at your feet. Could be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. Could have a new little adventure coming in, and you may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sister, it's weird because it makes me feel this way. I never feel alive yet sad. I don't know if it's supposed to be triggering. It's something I want. Yeah, I think that if you enjoy it, I think I would keep watching it. Sometimes getting lost in that kind of stuff. I don't, you know, I remember, like, I remember watching that movie with J-Lo. I think the reason why I watched it because there was a Weimaraner in it, and I had a Weimaraner at the time, and I think she was a maid. I think was she maid? I think she was a maid, and she was a single mom. She had a son, anyway, and I remember. Now I know if I'm confusing that with the wedding planner. I don't know. Whatever, J-Lo was in it. I don't know, maybe I watched more than one. But I remember like being home by myself on like a Friday night. I had nothing to do and I was eating ice cream. And I remember thinking like that's what she was doing in the movie. And I was like, you see, maybe things can change for me. Like, look, it changes in the movie. Like, look, and I remember thinking, you see, like you just have to have faith that things are going to change. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, these damn movies really put that idea in your head. We're talking, this is a really long time ago. I don't know how long ago, but this was probably back when I was talking to that guy, Matt, a long time ago. But like in the moment, it kind of gave me hope. Um, T. Yvette, love. Could have a new beginning on the horizon. Someone may come in with an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could have a wish that comes true. Looks like you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, starting a new journey. Your perseverance pays off. You might make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, which then brings you to the top of the mountain. You're going to have choices around love. There's no doubt about it. You have a new love interest that could be entering. Listen to your intuition, and it may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire sign is around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and that fire sign may be very passionate, maybe looking to spend time together moving forward, but you're going to have plenty of choices and opportunities. Sarah, what can I expect in my love life the month of April? You could have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation. There may be an Aries around too in April, and an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You should have a lot of different options come April. You may feel like you've got happiness coming in, feeling prepared for your love life to move forward. I don't see a commitment yet, but you might have a lot of opportunities, that's good. Let me do Sanch, next 48 hours love reading. You may be feeling a little bit disappointed over the next 48 hours or like not all that much happens. It looks like things may be kind of weak. Listen to your intuition. You may just be feeling like blah over the next 48 hours, or you may make a decision to walk away from something that's no longer working for you. Survivor. What's Leo's current energy towards me? Is he thinking of me? Yeah, I would say he is thinking of you. He's undecided. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know, he hasn't made any choices or decisions with this card in reverse. But things could change for the better for the two of you at some point. And when they change quick. Mustafa, will I pass my economics class on Wednesday? Yes, I think you will pass it. No. Current energy read between the Aquarius and I. I'm still not speaking to him, and I pulled my energy back. Okay. He feels undecided, like he doesn't know what to do. Here's the thing: things could change for the better for the two of you quickly, because the Magician is here. The ability to manifest that or make it happen, being guided by the divine. At some point, even though you're not speaking to him with the Judgment card, you could run into each other somewhere or something like that, because the energy is like, it's almost like restless energy on his part. Like he doesn't know what to do. He's not doing anything. He's undecided, but he knows that something's going to happen at some point, like Judgment. Like, I don't know. If he doesn't show up at your house, you could bump into him somewhere. But he's prepared for things to move forward. That's what he wants. So let's see what happens. Good God. Anyhow. All right. That's it for me right now. I'll be back on at some point tonight. And at 8:30, I'm going to release the pick a card pile thing tonight. 8:30. Now, if I set it up, I don't know if I can set it up so that it just does it itself, and then I think I have to do it myself. Anyway, I'll just do it manually. Hopefully I don't forget again like I did last week. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all very much. Have a good afternoon.